up, my dudes and dudettes? Simon back with another video. Massive news, if you haven't already heard. Download are taking part in the government pilot festivals. So there's going to be a 10k capacity event at Donington, so much smaller than normal. That's less capacity than 2000 Trees or Bloodstock, which are both around 15, I believe. So this is a massive, huge deal. I'm just going to run through it because there's so much to talk about. This was totally unexpected. I certainly didn't know that this was happening at any point. No idea. This just turned up. I was in Lyme Regis this morning and I just woke up and was like, oh my God, what the hell happened? So I just had to have a 2 hour and a half drive back to try and get this video done basically as soon as possible. So yeah, it's craziness. Can't believe it, but let's delve into it. So I'll read what's on the Download website first. So yeah, it says Download Pilot, a 10k capacity pilot festival to help open up live music June 18th to the 20th. And I'll just run through that bit quickly. So downloaders, we couldn't be more hyped to announce that we will be running a pilot event as part of the second phase of the government's event research programme. It's going to be a 10,000 capacity camping festival in Donington Park. Everybody on site will have to have taken a lateral flow test before entry and received a negative result and taken a PCR test too. That means you'll be able to mosh dance, hug your fellow downloaders and rock out without a mask or social distancing. Frankly, we couldn't think of anything that sounds better and awesome after 15 months away from our hallowed ground. Researchers from Public Health England will be overseeing the study. They'll be gathering data on transmission risks, suspension of social distancing rules and face coverings, as well as other stuff as well. So basically they're using it to gather data, just like they've done. If you don't know what a pilot gig is, it's basically that. It is basically the government scientists taking data on what happens when people are in close proximity without any COVID rules, basically. So that's what this is. This is just on a, they've done some up north, I can't remember where, they've done a couple of smaller ones. I think this is one of the more big ones to see how many people it transmits between 10k people. So yeah, I mean, the rest of it really is just confirming what I've already said. The only thing I think is quite relevant is it says to say thank you for sticking with us through these tough times. Download 2022 ticket holders will be given first dibs 48 hours before everyone else. Okay, now this is the one thing where I was like, okay, so Download probably no. I know everyone won't be able to get it off because it is very short notice. I mean, what is it now? It's the 26th of May, right? Someone like me, I'm okay, I could get it off work, I can have that amount of time because my work and my boss are quite flexible, that kind of stuff. I understand other people have families or they save money months before for Download or stuff like that. So I understand there'll be a lot of people that'll be annoyed because it is such short notice. But the other thing is, Download will know how many people have rolled over their tickets for 2022, right? So if they've got 10,000 tickets, but there's 15,000 people that have rolled their tickets over to next year, they're going to get first dibs. So what I was thinking is, tell me if I'm wrong, there's a possibility of them all selling out before it goes to general sale, or will they only be selling 5,000 to people that have got tickets for next year, and then 5,000 for people that will be getting the tickets on the general sale day? Because now I wish I rolled my effing ticket over, which I didn't. And I really wish I have now because I definitely would have got in there before everyone else. And now I'm really worried that I'm not going to be able to get a ticket for it, which I'm sure a lot of other people are as well. So I don't know about that question. Who knows, yeah, whether that's going to happen. But there's a few other things. There's actually a picture which I shall insert now so you guys can see. I'm not sure what part of Download that is. I haven't had time to look at whereabouts that is. Obviously, it's just the main stage and second stage. They will be considerably smaller than what they normally are. And obviously there we've only got 3 campsites. Blue, whoa, it won't be the same blue campsite, sorry. Red campsite and green campsite. And I remember further down they were talking about there's some RIP stuff in there. Obviously there'll be some disabled access and all that, but I think that's just a basic rundown of what the layout will be. I think they're going to add more to that afterwards. I mean, if that's car parks, that looks like, to me, like it's in the West car park area, but that might just be from my memory, but whatever. So yeah, and then it's got everything you need to know about it. So yeah, the tickets go on sale Tuesday, 1st of June for download. Already got for the guys that have already got tickets, and then the 3rd of June for people like me that unfortunately didn't roll the tickets over and took the bloody money back, which I wish I hadn't now. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to do that. I really hope that, you know, they haven't sold 9,998 tickets to people that already have them, and there's 2 left for general sale, because that would suck massively. As far as the cost, again on the site it does say £120. So we're going back to like download 2005 costs, but then again it is only 3 days and not 5 days. But still, obviously we don't know the bands that are playing, which I'll talk about in a second. But either way, you know, that will be great. I think I paid £150 for Bloodstock, and you pay about that for 2,000 Trees, which are sometimes about the same length. I know that Bloodstock's longer this year, but you know, 2,000 Trees is normally 3 or 4 days anyway. So yeah, Hollow Grounds at Donington Park. And then the only other thing that stood out to me that I will click on is, obviously they said no day tickets and all that. Well, can I bring my own food and drink? Now, obviously, when I first saw that, I thought, yeah, let's all get absolutely twatted if you can get a ticket. But it does say there is a limit on alcohol. I'm guessing because it is a government study, they don't want too much alcohol interfering with the data that they have. Then again, it is a festival, so people will probably end up sneaking more in there. It says, can I bring my own food and drink? Yes. Question mark. No, sorry, full stop, not question mark. Cans of... Oh, this is the bit that confuses me, okay? Because it doesn't say if you can bring all 3 of these things. It just says 1 case 24 per person. Doesn't mention anything for the bottom. So if you know this, you can tell me. It says, yes, cans of alcohol, 1 case 24 per person of whatever alcohol, cider, beer, whatever. A 3-litre box of wine and 70 cl of spirits decanted into a vessel, not glass. But it doesn't say whether you're just allowed 1 of those or all of those, and that's the maximum you can bring. So that's another question that will have to be asked. I mean, to be honest, this is fantastic, and don't get me wrong, if I can get a ticket, I'll be excited, and I'll be excited even if I can't go, because this is a great thing for download. This is a great thing for the country to test these events, so people like me and you can go to these sorts of things in the future. Obviously, I really want a ticket, but so yeah, that's it really. That's all I needed to just talk to you guys about. I just needed to get it off my chest that I was really excited about that, and I'm sure a lot of you are too. I know there's probably a lot of you that can't go, which obviously that sucks massively. It's not Download's fault that they haven't given us a lot of time. These download pilot programs probably come together very quickly. I'm sure if they'd have known about it, you know, a lot of time prior to this, they would have come to people and said. So I've seen a lot of people going, oh, we haven't given us much notice. I think that's more to do with the government scheme more than Download doing it. So I wouldn't really be annoyed about that at Download. I don't really think that that's their fault. They probably didn't have much time at all to put this together. Probably why they haven't answered a lot of things that are said in the questions section. So yeah, we'll just have to see really. I mean, I'm excited about it. As I said before, lineup wise, obviously all the bands, pretty much what's happening with Bloodstock bar Devin Townsend hopefully coming over. It's going to be a British festival. Now, I was going to do a video on this before, and I really wish I did, because I said I was going to, and then I didn't. I thought, oh no, I won't do that anymore, because it's just going to go to next year. I was going to do a video to say what would Download look like if it was an all-British festival, where it looks like we're actually getting that. So we really, I don't think anyone's going to be coming over at any point next month. So it will be an all-British festival. So, I mean, from that, ideal headliners would be Bring Me the Horizon, Bullet for My Valentine. I'm not sure if they'd have Maiden twice in a year, but there's other ones, you know, Architects, any other really big bands like that. But there's a ton of British bands that I love that I would love to see at this festival. I'll have to do a separate video on that, and I'll probably, before they announce, they said actually the lineup is 28th of May. So I'll see if I can get in a video in the next couple of days before they do it. It's on Friday. And just give you a lowdown of who I would like there and who I think, and see how many I get right. But yeah, that's it really. I mean, Download Pilot Festival, it's an awesome idea. They wanted to help out. I know that they probably need the money as well, as it's been, you know, 2 years without Download cannot be good for anyone, no matter what companies they're attached to. So they're probably hoping just to get some stuff from it. Also, they said there's going to be limited edition merch available there. I'm sure they'll put it on the website as well. But and all sorts of stuff. So there's loads more questions than answers. I'll try and get some questions answered when they answer them. You know, what food is there going to be there? Because the arena's right next to the camping. Can you take drinks into the arena? Blah, blah, blah. There's so many questions that need to be answered. But at the moment, they're all the questions and answers that they have. So we'll get more into it as it goes forward. I'm really hoping I can get a ticket, and I can tell you I will be there on multiple devices trying to get one as soon as they come out if they haven't already sold out. But I know you guys will feel the same. I know some of you won't be able to go, and it's sad, but you know, we didn't even expect this to happen, so it's just a bonus. But yeah, awesome. Download Pilot. I'm going to try and get another video on this in the next few days about lineup and stuff, and any other sort of news or announcements that come the way of the download. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see ya in the next video.